Welcome back, people, to the channel. And I have a very special video for you. I'm here joined by Pedro again, back on the channel. He's here.
Thank you for having me. Pleasure
It
to be
is prem
back.
prediction time. It is prem prediction time.
Just a quick intermission. I'm going to put the table at the end of the video, so you guys could just see the table at the end. Just in case you got jumbled up in the middle of the video, but please enjoy. I know it's a long one, but it's entertaining. So yeah, let's get back to the video.
It's going to be a very interesting season. We were talking off camera. This is such a hard video to do. It's well to do the predictions. Honestly, it's such a competitive transfer window. That's the best way to put it. And there's a lot of good players coming to a lot of teams. So, without further ado, Pedro, 20th in the league. Who are we putting?
Whoa.
I already have a team in mind, to be honest.
Who got promoted again? Sunderland, Burnley, and Leeds, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to say, but Burnley.
Now, for me, it was Burnley until I realized the transfer window has been going on for Leeds compared to them. Now, Burnley have signed Broha, Ugachuku, Bukal Walker, there's Hartman or something, a left back, and he played Champions League football before. Esteve is also very good, their center back. They sold Trafford, which is kind of crazy, but they got into Dubravka for that experienced goalkeeper. You know, they usually are pretty decent. So for me, compared to Leeds, actually no. Leeds is a good team too, you know. Didn't they won they no, they didn't win the league, did they? Did they win the championship or come second in the championship? They went straight promotion, right?
Nah, Burnley won it.
Yeah, Burnley won and Leeds came second, right?
Yeah, Burnley won the
Like Leeds
championship.
has a good team. Nonto, even Dan James is still there. Piro. I was gonna put.
Okay, so
Leeds
the only reason I said Burnley is because of what their manager said during their celebration of
What
getting
is it?
promoted. He
What
literally
is it?
said, "Oh, we're just gonna get demoted again, so we're enjoying it. We're enjoying being back."
Oh yeah, okay, no. Burnley are done. Okay, good. I didn't even know he
So
said that.
that's
Burnley are done.
that's the only
Okay.
reason I'm saying they're gonna finish tournament, because if your manager doesn't believe you're going to compete,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else has any expectations for you, because let's not act like Burnley doesn't have experience in the Champions League. I mean, in Premier League, sorry, they have
Yeah, they've been
experience.
Premier League for a while.
So regardless of what your experience may have taught you, why would you be saying, we're just gonna go back down again?
That's
You might as
crazy.
well
I
you might
actually
as
didn't
well
know that.
not compete in the championship then. Just stay in the top 5 position to stay in the championship.
Yeah, you might as well. I didn't know they said that. Honestly, I didn't know. It's Scott
Yeah,
Parker is their manager. I
I
didn't know
saw
that.
it. I saw it on, like, just as a quick clip. Last season when Burnley were having their championship
Celebration thing, right?
celebration, there was a interview where he was asked, like, what are your goals or your objectives going into the new season, and seeing that you're back in the Premier League or whatever. And he said, I think it's on YouTube as well. He said, well, we have a history again, demoted and relegated and what's not. So it's probably gonna happen again. I can't remember his exact words, but he
No,
was
I
literally saying,
it's something along those lines though.
yeah, because I think I can't remember if it was Sky Sports or what's not. Like, the pundits were saying, I think they were talking about how they were celebrating a bit too hard or what's not.
Yeah,
Something like that, and
I know. I understand what
basically,
you're talking about. Honestly,
yeah, and the reporter asked him, what are you looking forward to most? But being in the Premier League again, he's, we're just gonna enjoy ourselves. We always get relegated, so yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the moment.
yeah,
I'm
Burnley are
like,
definitely going down though. They're 100% going down.
really?
They're going down. They're going down.
So yeah, that's why I say Burnley. That's
Okay.
literally the only reason.
I'm gonna agree with you now. I'm gonna agree with you now because they had a good transfer window, and they also got Marcus Edwards as well from Sporting. He's a good player as well. They have Hannibal. They actually have Hannibal. If you didn't know, they have
Oh yeah,
Hannibal.
no, I remember. Yeah, I remember he's
Yeah,
there. I
they have
remember he's
Hannibal to
there.
play for us.
Yeah,
They have
I
that.
remember he's there.
He's their 10.
Yeah,
It's not a bad team,
and he's
but
been doing well. He's been doing well there too.
yeah, he did
To be
well in the
honest,
championship last season. He did really well. He
yeah,
did really well. To
he's
be
been
fair to
doing
him.
well there too. So,
So like I don't know. I
so
haven't
yeah.
really looked at Leeds team too tough. So if I can pull it up quickly, maybe like
Okay, so
Leeds.
with Leeds, I would say their team has now, of course, they do have a higher margin of inconsistency compared to the rest of the teams who who have constantly been relegated and promoted and whatnot. Their level of consistency has always been questionable, and plus they no longer have their
They're
former star players such as Somerville and Rafinha and whatnot. But they still have their more experienced players like Bamford and whatnot, and their midfield who
they have a decent
when
depth
exact
at it.
who do know just like Burnley what the
Oh, they
Premier
signed Sean
League is like.
Longstaff.
Right. They Leeds is also another team just like Burnley who do know what the Premier League is like. So
Yeah.
and Leeds is the type of club where they already know where they stand amongst, the views of the public and how other teams are gonna see them. So by all means they're
Goals.
used to being the
Goals.
underdogs.
Okay, I'm gonna put. Okay, finally we're gonna put Burnley in 20th.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna come up on the screen now. Burnley is gonna be 20th in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So that's official. So for 19th in the league, are we saying Leeds? Because I'm saying Leeds. I'm saying Leeds. I'll be honest. Because I have a surprise after this year. Leeds is gonna be 19th. I just looked at their squad. It's not a bad squad. I don't think they'll get like pummeled like they did a couple seasons ago. I think they'll actually put in a decent fight because I actually think the relegation battle won't be a case where we have, for example, the same leads on like 10 points and then the team above them is on 30 something. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Like how last season, Ipswich and I don't even know who else went down. Ipswich, Southampton. Southampton is pitiful. Ipswich,
Yeah.
Southampton, and who else went down? Damn.
Uh
Who else went down? Leicester.
Leicester, right,
Hey,
Leicester.
Leicester.
Right.
Leicester did go down last season, did they?
Yeah. It was them. Yeah, it was them.
Yeah.
Because Vardy
So
retired. Vardy retired from them.
yeah. So they were all poor. They were very poor. Now, that's just to be fair. They were all very very poor. But
Yeah.
I don't think this season these teams are gonna be as poor as last season. But yeah, I'm gonna put on the screen now. I don't know about you, but for me, Leeds is going in 19. I
I say Leeds as well because I mean
yeah.
honestly, I can't think of any other team in the Premier League. A part of me wanted to say Everton, but as inconsistent Everton are,
Nah,
they're not gonna be
they're
they
not.
would definitely they would be close to relegation zone because
Really,
they yes, it's Everton.
really,
Respectfully, I'm sorry to say, but yes, it's Everton. I
really.
they have to be the most um shithousery team in the entire Premier League. They always getting by a whim. When you watch Everton play, you literally tell yourself, "What the hell is going on?"
Ah,
They have the
no,
ability
that's
to
fair though.
play. They have the ability to play, but there's nothing that says, yeah. I like
But
it.
to be okay. All right, we'll get into Everton. We'll get into Everton. That when we
Oh
get
yeah,
there.
we'll get it. We'll get
But
it. But
okay, so for
I would say Leeds for no for
Leeds the 19th.
just until the first 5 games of the season. Once I see the first 5 games of the season, I'll change my mind.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah,
Okay,
so
so Leeds
Burnley
19th.
20th, Leeds
Leeds
19th.
19th. Okay, no 17th, no 18th. Sorry, 18th. I can't even count.
Yeah.
18th for me.
Okay.
Now this is gonna be the crazy thing for me. I think it's gonna be Brentford.
I think so too. I don't think it's gonna be
I
Sunderland
think it's, I think it's gonna be Brentford.
because even though Sunderland have lost their golden boy, Joe Bellingham, seeing how Sunderland came through the championship, how they competed, they were trailing at first, but they still kept that
They need
spot.
some good. They need some really good
Exactly.
signings. That's
They still
that's
kept
what
that
I'm saying.
spot for the playoff, and then they just signed in Dinga. They signed
There's a guy named Diarra from Strasbourg. They signed
exactly.
Andrew
So
Lafitte from
S-
Roma. They signed
Sunderland Sunderland is a historic club who has a history of being
Xhaka.
in the correct Shaka. See, so
Yeah,
they're
Xhaka.
signing
Yeah.
players now who aren't just veterans of the Premier League, but know what is expected of them and know how to compete in the Premier League. So it's going to
Yeah.
bring a dynamic to this new Sunderland team who has not been in the Premier League for a good few years now. Because
Yeah, I just don't really leave,
the last time Sunderland was in the Premier League was like what,
No,
2012,
not that long. Not
20.
20 years. They were in the Premier League probably probably
It's at
7 years
least been
ago.
it's at least been 10 years. Look it up.
I got you.
I don't want to
I will.
be talking. I don't want to
I
be
will.
just saying any and
Yeah.
everything. But it's
When
been
was
years.
Sunderland last in the Premier League?
When I think it was when like Sanchez and Pogba were there. I think, or right before they came back.
When last in the Premier League before this season? Over 8 years ago.
See, I said almost 10 years.
Yeah, 8 years ago.
I know it's been a while.
Yeah, it was like
So
7, 8. Yeah,
yeah,
not bad. Not
it's they now have to adjust to this new Premier League, organization, because this ain't the old, kicks and bite Premier League, you know.
Look at somebody
Yeah,
Premier League.
this ain't kicks and bite Premier League anymore. You got wing backs playing like midfielders and putting up midfielders numbers. No,
Yeah, yeah,
you got wingers that are literally consistently winning the Golden Boot every single year now.
yeah.
So this is a whole new Premier League that they coming into. So
I'm still gonna put Brentford. I'm gonna put.
Sunderland are acquiring players who have adjusted to
So you're
this.
saying Sunderland are gonna stay up, and
Yeah.
so you're in
Yes.
agreement with me with Brentford is 18.
Yes. I will agree. I will agree with Brentford as
Like
18.
Brentford is not a bad team, bro. Like they're not a bad team. They have Kevin Shea. They have their Carvalho. They have their good, decent midfield, Premier League midfield, decent Premier League back line, decent this, decent that. But
Yeah.
to lose Mbemo and Visa
Yeah.
is just, I think that is so many goals gone. That is Visa scored 19 last season and Mbemo scored 20
Yep.
in the league. That is
Yep.
losing that and then replacing it. I think they want to replace Visa with on Dario Ontungu from Bournemouth and Ortaro from Bournemouth. And then I don't even know, did they replace him? But
No, not yet.
yeah, so even if they do, I just don't think that'll be enough for them to stay up. So I'm sorry, Brentford fans, if any of you are watching. I'm so sorry, but I think your time in the Premier League is over. I think
Yeah.
it's time for at least one of these promoted teams to stay up. At least one.
Yeah.
You know?
I
So
honestly believe Sunderland can do it.
yeah, I'm gonna put my faith in. Okay, so I'm gonna put Brentford 18. Sorry about that. Had a few problems, but we're back. We're back. Right. So back to what we were saying. So Sunderland in the 17th is my prediction. So what is
That's
what is
real.
yours? What is your 17th? What is your
Everton.
17th? Brother?
Everton.
Everton,
Yeah.
really, with a new stadium, like Tyler Dibling coming in, maybe
Yep.
Jack Grealish coming in,
Yep.
like they got Tino Barry from Villarreal.
Yep.
They signed Dewsbury Hall from Chelsea, and you think they're coming 17th?
Yeah.
Why, Pedro? Tell the people why.
It's Everton.
What do you mean?
Honestly, whenever I watch Everton play, I'm always asking myself, what the hell is going on? I don't understand the team. I don't understand the club dynamic. Like, nothing about Everton ever gives me a reason to think that they're going to compete or that they're going to at least stay anywhere near the top 10. Nothing. I'm always asking myself, what the hell is going on? Yeah, they can have signings coming in and out of what's not, but I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. For me, Everton is a team that is weird. Like they just somehow always stay up for real. And the last few years,
Exactly.
they should not stay up. I think they should have gone down in the last few years. But
They should have been relegated since 5 seasons ago.
but with that being said, new stadium, first season in new stadium, they're trying to get some decent signings. And I know David Moyes is a decent manager. He is. He just is. He gets the job done. So I just don't think Everton will be that
Gre-
low. I don't think they'll be that
Grealish,
low, but
Grealish is a decent signing for Everton.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Put Grealish in the number 10. Put Dibbling on the right. Put Ndai on the left. Give me Timo Barry up front. That's a decent front forward. You know that could rock in the league. That could rock in the league.
Okay.
Dewsbury
Okay.
Hall and Adusa Guy. You know it's all right. It's all right. Tarkowski and them man there. Like I don't know, but fair
If
enough. Fair enough. You got
if
Everton. So
if
yeah,
Grealish comes into that squad and starts over Ende, yeah, it's over.
he's not on the start on the left. I don't think he'll be on the left. No, no, no. I think he'll just start going back to number 10. Like he has to go back to number 10 if he goes to Everton. That's how he
No,
can't
he
play on the left.
doesn't.
Nah, and Day is too good to be dropped for that, brother. Like
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Grealish don't get no number 10 just because.
he's Grealish, man.
No.
He's big Jack Grealish. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
Big
saying?
Jack Grealish, who didn't even live up to his $100 million transfer value.
True. Only had one good season to be fair. Nah,
Thank
it's
you.
good numbers, but literally
That's what
only
I'm
one good season.
saying.
One good season.
Jack Grealish to Everton ain't no big signing, but we'll see. You know, as I said, first 5 games of the season,
It will tell a lot.
I
It
would
will tell a
definitely
lot.
change my line.
It
Yeah,
will
it
tell
will
a lot.
tell a lot. But right
But
now, Everton is in
17th.
16th,
No, 17th. That'll be 17th.
17th, right?
So who's 16th now for you? I'm gonna start with you this time. 16th for you. I'm gonna give you some some teams
It's
that I think will finish around there.
it's it's between
Hmm.
Sunderland
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah.
and and
Wolves, West Ham, Fulham,
s- oh wow, I forgot
Bournemouth,
about them.
Bournemouth.
I don't think Bournemouth is going to be 16th. No, I don't. Seeing how they came off to the ending of the season, no. Bournemouth were
But they
balling.
did lose
Yes,
their best center backs though. They lost both of them. They lost the
that's
Barney to
fine.
PSG and
That's
Keane
fine.
did the thing.
That's
So
fine.
and Kirkes as well.
Center back, believe it or not, is always one of the easiest positions to replace. It is.
Fair,
It really,
fair,
really is.
fair
But
enough. They won't go down, but yeah.
no, not Bournemouth. No. Wolves. No, no, no. It's who did I say was between? Sunderland
Sunderland and
and
you kept talking about teams.
it is between Sunderland, Wolves, and West Ham.
Sunderland, Wolves, and West Ham. You gotta pick
But
one. Only one team to finish 16th.
you can only pick one. I'm very biased because I really want Sunderland to do well. I don't know why, but I've fell in love with Sunderland. I love the entire team dynamic. I love the team. I want Sunderland to do so well,
Okay,
but
okay.
seeing but no,
Famous last words.
seeing how I
What's
said previously, this is a whole new Premier League
yeah?
environment.
What's Sunderland get actually just be terrible and get beat every single
No. Let's not do that here. Let's give them some grace, okay?
What
Let's give
about
them
they're
some
just
grace. But
absolutely dreadful and just pull up and just get whipped every game? Like imagine.
no. But just for the sake of it, I will put Sunderland there because like I said earlier, this is their first time back in the Premier League
Mm,
since 8 years ago. This is
mm,
not the old Premier League. This is a whole new different dynamic. And
mm.
all the rest of the teams have spent their time consistently changing season after season to the new dynamic of the Premier League. So I will put Sunderland at 16th just because it's their first time back and they will need to adjust. It will be hell for them. But I think they can
100%.
hold. I think they can hold on. I think they can do it. So Sunderland at 16th for me.
That's not bad. That's actually not a bad prediction, honestly. For me, 16th, I'm gonna put Wolves. Like,
I can understand that.
I just think Wolves to get 16th, man. Like, they're not a
Yeah.
bad team. They're not a
But
great team.
they lost their main guy. They
Yeah, they lost Cunha and they replaced him with John
yeah,
Arias, who's not a bad player, but I don't think he's good enough to like. He's not as good as
yeah.
Cunha, right?
Cause
But
cause
16th isn't
yeah.
bad. They'll get 16th. You know, they'll be around.
No,
They'll
I
be in a
no I can
relegation
understand.
battle. You know what
I
I'm
can
saying? They'll be
understand.
in a relegation battle. They'll be doing their thing. But
Understand.
I
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll move into 15th.
So Wolves for you, Sunderland for me at 16th.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll move into 15th now.
West Ham.
No, I was gonna say West Ham.
West Ham.
I was gonna say West Ham. I think West
Yeah.
Ham, they're just that team right now. You know, but
Yeah.
Jared Bourne is a very good player. Again, I'll always say I'll say it every single time I can. Jared Bowen is one of the most underrated players in the league.
No, yeah, West Ham. I was gonna say Spurs, but then I forgot. No, Spurs,
Nah.
Spurs. Yeah, no. This is a different Spurs team. This is well, we would
Nah.
like to think.
So as I was saying, so
Plus,
Jared Bowen is a baller. He scores goals
uh
every season.
yeah.
He'll be West Ham's man as he always is. But the rest of the team, they're not really making any.
Hey, Basaka has been holding his own weight. He's
No, it's
also
good.
been
He's good.
carrying.
No, they're being good. The new
Yeah,
guy that they brought in left back, he's been good. Full
yeah,
Krug is now finally, hopefully, can be fit. He can get some goals. We know he can score goals. Like,
yeah,
it's not a bad team or anything, you know.
yeah,
But at the same time, Paqueta's still there now. He didn't get banned. But
yeah,
what have they done this transfer window? They're bringing in a goalkeeper from
yeah,
Leicester. That's it.
yeah,
Like, if Bowen were to
yeah.
get injured, then what?
Uh,
If Cook gets injured now, then what? Like, they got
Ful-
Callum Wilson, I guess. Callum
Fulcrum,
Wilson, like, that's all right, I
Ful-
guess. But
Fulcrum wasn't even really doing anything when he came in either.
yeah, because he
So
was always injured. He was always injured.
yeah, so
He just injured everything.
there's
I mean, they have Somerville now that's coming back from injury. Hopefully, he can actually do something because he was very good for Leeds, but before he moved
yeah,
to West Ham last season, but he just didn't
exactly,
really play well last season. That's
exactly.
something that they can believe in, but I think they would have needed more in the transfer window. I'm not their transfer window's not done. Obviously, they can go and sign more, but for
Yeah,
right now, I'm putting West Ham 15th, man. I just don't see anything else.
yeah. I go. Yeah, West Ham at 15 for sure.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
that's a quick one. I don't think we need to go dwell on that one, to be honest.
yeah.
So 14th for me
Follow.
will be Everton. I think Everton will get 14th. That's me personally. I don't know
Okay.
about you. So the teams that you have left that
Fulham.
you haven't voted for, Fulham. You
Fulham.
bring Fulham,
Yes.
bruh,
Fulham at
Okay,
14.
okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fulham
Fair
at
enough.
14.
Honestly, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's I don't think that even the people that are watching this video are gonna really question that in a sense because Fulham again another team that haven't made really any transfers. I don't think
Yeah,
they've made any at
exactly.
all actually.
Yeah.
So, but Fulham, the team itself is it's just a good team. Like it's just
Yeah.
a good Premier League team. So I don't think they're bad enough to go down, but I don't think they're good enough to really push for anything.
Yeah, exactly. Me either.
You know, so fair enough. But for me, I'm putting Everton 14th. I think Everton
Mhm.
are gonna be better, a little bit better this season because of the whole new stadium aspect, really, and the signings that they're looking to get in.
Mhm.
I think that's just the reason why I'm gonna put Everton in 14th. I don't think there's much more to talk about that either. But and Everton moving on to 13th now.
Yeah.
13th now. This
Crystal
is where things
Palace.
actually get kind of hard, bro. Oh, right. Why? Wait. Hold on. Hold the phone, Pedro. Hold the phone. I need to look at this league a second. I need to look at this league. I feel like mid-table is so hard to like really predict. But Crystal Palace in 13 is what you're
I
saying.
the only reason I'm saying Crystal Palace is because the rest of the teams that are gonna be above them, they've been making they've solidified not only well, sorry, majority of the teams above them have solidified their spot in Europe, solidified their position in the Prem. The transfers they've been making have been made very clear that yeah, they come into play. The only other team I would debate at 13th over Crystal Palace right now is Spurs. Spurs or Brighton.
Okay. Okay.
Now, and the only reason I have Brighton there is because, as I said, this is their first time qualifying for European
No, they didn't get Europe.
competition.
Brighton didn't get Europe. And it's not
They
their first
didn't.
time either.
They didn't. Oh no,
No.
it's not their first time. They
They were
competed in
European, they
conference.
were European 2 seasons ago.
Right. Okay,
But they don't have
okay.
Europe. They don't have Europe though. They don't have Europe. Brighton doesn't have Europe. They
Okay.
missed out on it. It's I'm pretty sure that it was I think
It's
it's
Forest, Aston Villa, and
Crystal
Newcastle.
Palace.
That. Oh
Crystal
right,
Palace
because Crystal Palace won FA Cup, so they're in Europa
yeah.
League.
But they got demoted. They got demoted to the I think they got demoted to the Conference League because they have a multi-club ownership in the Europa League or something. So yeah. But
Right.
they're in Europe. Yeah, Crystal Palace are in Europe.
Oh
That's
wow,
why I'm surprised you put them 13th.
damn!
Honestly.
I forgot they were in Europe.
Yeah, bro. They're a good
Okay,
side, you know.
I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Brighton.
Brighton at 13th. Are you serious? You're
Hold on.
mad. You're mad. You're mad. You're
Hold
mad.
on, hold on.
You're mad, bro. You're
Hold on.
mad.
This is just first game. This is just
You're
first
mad.
game prediction. Like I said, the first 5 games of the season, I
You're
will change my
mad.
mind.
Even
But
with
the
now, you're mad, bro. You're mad.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Seeing how they start to fall off, coming down to the ending of the closing games of the last season. They lacked a lot of consistency.
No, bro. Brighton
No,
is
no, no.
always there,
Brighton
bro.
is
They're
good.
always there, bro.
Brighton is good. But their mate Endinga's gone.
Yeah, but
Mitoma coming off of injury.
yeah, but they have Minta, they have Rooter, they have O'Reilly, they have a
And
lot of freaking attackers.
okay. I'll
Gomez, they
say
have
this. I'll say this. I'm not gonna put them at 13th for now.
Welbeck.
But if Baleba leaves, they're done.
Yeah. But you know, Brighton is that sort of club to go and sign another Baleba for like 5 million and then just put him in there and then boom, he's balling. Because that's what
Nah,
Baleba was. That's what
I don't
Caicedo was.
I I I don't think they can pull it off 3 seasons in a row. To
I
get
don't think
another
Baleba's leaving.
to replace a Caicedo and then replace a Baleba. I don't know, but
You're gonna put
just
Brighton in 13th. Is that your
no, no,
final
not
answer?
anymore, not anymore, not anymore,
Okay,
not
okay,
anymore, not
okay,
anymore, not
okay,
anymore.
okay. Have you put Wolves anywhere? You put Wolves in 16th with me, right?
Yeah. What
Right.
was
So you haven't voted on Bournemouth. You haven't voted on. I don't think you look at Nottingham, Bournemouth. You already put Fulham in 14th or 15th
all
or
right?
something like that.
I'll give it to Bournemouth. Bournemouth at 13th.
13th. I was gonna say Bournemouth in
Yeah,
13th.
Bournemouth at 13th.
I was gonna say Bournemouth.
Bournemouth at
Honestly,
13th.
like yeah, that would be for me. And then for 12th, I'm gonna put Fulham. So rock again, people. Sorry for
Yes.
that again, but
Sorry about that, guys. Had to take a couple
things
stuff,
yeah,
but
life,
all
life
right,
be life, life be life.
back to
12th,
the
12th,
main
12th,
topic at
12th.
hand.
So you said
12th
Spurs
Spurs. And I'm
are
sticking
going
with
to
it.
be in 12th.
Yes. Yes. And the only reason is because Son is gone. They didn't get Morgan Gibbs White because of the whole, stipulations in the contract and what's not, the legalization of it. Uh,
Oh, what?
yes, they beat Arsenal 1-0 in the preseason. Yes, okay, cool. But
They lost 4-0 yesterday.
exactly,
But
exactly.
well, I mean, they have Thomas Frank now. They signed Kudus. Madison's out for 7 months now, which is crazy, but that's devastating. I love monitors, but
7 months
ACL,
of a new Premier League
yeah,
season, which
he
is
got
going
ACL,
to
bro.
be hot, and he is their
But that's not gonna
main.
say that they can sign a player though. I don't know if they will. They have to. They have to sign a 10 because
Okay,
Kulusevski's still injured.
so who's going to be the 10? There isn't a single player linked to Spurs, Elliot. Not that we know of course. Not a single player has been reportedly linked to Spurs, with the exception of Paulinho, who's coming from Bayern Munich, but he's
Young
not a
Young
10.
he's not a 10 now.
He's a 6. He's a 6 that
I
can
mean,
play 8.
they could like it depends on Thomas Frank, right? Thomas Frank can easily go to his three at the back system and go and put a mere two up front with 3-5-2 and do a three-man midfield with wing backs, which isn't the worst idea in the world because Pedro
Yeah.
Porro used to play right wing back at
Uh-huh.
Sporting, and
Right.
Doggy is it's pretty decent at left wing back. He can probably do that.
Mhm.
Van de Ven, Ramiro, and then another center back maybe Ben Davies, just to have that experience back there.
Right.
Pap Sar, Bentancur,
Uh-huh.
and Paulinho maybe just get defensive flat, and then Kudus and I don't know Solanke or Kudus and Bernard Johnson or Kudus and someone like I don't know. He might do that, but if he doesn't,
You see how you change the entire formation
I don't think they're
to a
gonna finish 12th though,
to a
Pedro. 12th is
formation.
crazy, now.
Hold
12th is
on.
crazy, Pedro.
You see how you change the entire formation for a team who has never in their life played that formation, and
But
they
12th,
do not have
Pedro,
the
12th,
players to. Elliot, we didn't even have the players to facilitate
they're
a
gonna
three in the back
they're gonna
formation.
replace Son too. Actually, Son just left.
Thank you. Spurs are
12th.
literally Spurs are a worse version than us. They
But they're
finished.
not 12th best side in the league, Pedro. They're not, man. I can't put them in 12th.
We're
I
not the
hear it, but
15th.
12th.
Elliot, we're not the 15th best side in the league
Yeah,
either, but we
but,
were.
but Pedro, 12th is crazy.
First 12 though.
I'll put it on this. I'll put Pedro. Oh, for Pedro's prediction, I'll put Spurs 12. I don't know what's wrong with this,
Spurs
man.
12.
I don't know what's
Spurs
wrong with this,
12.
man. I can't put Spurs in 12. I'm sorry.
Spurs
I
12.
can't do it. I'm just going to put the Bournemouth or whatever team it is in that slot. So we're going to go to 11th now. Team in 11th. That's what I'm going to do. Now, reason being, it could be Crystal Palace, it could be Nottingham, it could be either or. But Pedro will be back, but people don't worry. But yeah. So I'm going to put Nottingham in 11th because I think they'll have a fall off this season. I don't think they'll do badly again. I just think they'll fall off. Like they'll have European football again. They're not probably used to that. Same kind of reason Crystal Palace really. So I'm just gonna put Nottingham there because I think Crystal Palace are just better than Nottingham, and that's the only reason that I'm gonna put them there. That's the only reason. So yeah, I'm putting Nottingham 11th. So Pedro is back, people. And what I had done when we were going Pedro is I had put Nottingham Forest in 11th place. What are we saying about that?
Brighton.
What? I mean, okay. I mean, honestly, that's not that crazy. Like, but
I don't see.
I
I
don't
don't
know. I
see
just
them
think Brighton.
finishing above. I don't see them finishing above Forest.
Really, even with Europe, but Forest are not usually in Europe. And do they? You think they have the squad to do Europe and the league?
Yes. Half their players. Well, not half. Sorry, but they have a good number of players who've competed in Europe, so they know what Europe is like.
Valid. Okay, valid.
I think they can
Fair
do
enough.
it. Yeah, because
Okay, so you're putting Brighton at 11th.
Crystal Palace are in Europe, and
They've made, they've
ha
made like no signings. So what had happened before you left was like I was saying I originally it was Palace in 11th,
uh-huh.
but
Where did they put Palace again?
we didn't put Palace anywhere.
I didn't put Palace anywhere.
No,
Oh
you're putting Palace in 11th then because what I was
no
saying
no
I had the
no!
same problem.
I'm keeping Brighton. No, keeping Brighton at 11th. Keeping Brighton at 11th.
Okay. Okay, Brighton 11. Moving on. Let's move on. Let's get to the big teams and stuff. Let's get going. So we got 10th. I'm just gonna put Brighton there. No, Palace, sorry. I'm putting Palace in 10th.
I'm putting Palace in 10th as well.
I'm putting Palace in 10th. I think that's where they'll
Yes.
come. Don't need
Yes.
much
Palace in
discussion
10th.
there.
Yeah.
Now,
No.
ninth is where I'm gonna put Brighton.
Forest.
Okay. So so we're slipping. So
Yes.
I'm putting Brighton. I have a little bit more faith in Brighton. So I'm gonna put
Okay.
them in ninth.
Okay.
All right. Eighth.
Aston
You've
Villa.
already you've already used Spurs. I'm putting
Aston
Spurs.
Villa.
I'm putting Spurs in eighth.
That's a bit high, but fair enough. I respect it. Aston
I'm
Villa.
putting Spurs in eighth though.
I'm putting Aston Villa in 8th.
Rah! Really?
Yeah. Like I said, all of this is gonna change after the first 5 games of the seasons because now with Isak wanting to leave Newcastle, but we'll get to Newcastle, but Aston Villa 8th. They still have a good squad. Rashford is only there for a loan.
They
Yeah,
signed
they still have Rogers. They still have
Watkins. They still have
exactly,
still Liam Bailey has
yeah,
to perform this
Bailey.
season.
You
Got
know,
Jacob
so
Ramsey, Onana, McGinn. They got
McGinn
good competition.
exactly. They still have players. They still have players that can compete. They still have players that know how to get the job done. You know, they've got the European competition experience now. You know, and it's growing more games for them. So yeah, I Villa 8th,
Fair enough. I
Villa
mean,
8th.
okay. Now moving from eighth, as I said, I put Spurs there. I think they'll just get eighth. I think Spurs are
Uh-huh.
Spurs. I think they'll drop off. I think that they just haven't done enough in the transfer window for me to think that they'll push for a European spot right now.
Yeah,
But they won't do too bad. But
yeah.
I'm putting Villa in seventh. I
Newcastle
think
in
Villa will
7th.
win the Europa League. I think they'll win the Europa League and get Champions League football, and
No,
that's what will push Spurs into Europe.
no,
Yeah, if they win the Europa League, they get Champions League football,
they're not gonna win Europa League.
and I think they'll win the Europa League because when Emery, he just wins things. He just wins European trophies. I just think he'll
No,
do it, and then
no.
Villa will finish seventh in the league because they'll focus on it, and then Spurs will get the coefficient to get pushed up into the Conference League. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I'm gonna go with Villa in seventh for that reason.
Fair
I
enough.
don't think they're
Well,
done with the transfer window either. I think they'll definitely make a few more signings here and
well,
there.
Aston Villa's not gonna win Europa League. They'll compete, but they're not gonna win it.
So who's seventh for you then?
Newcastle.
Okay, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
Newcastle.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm putting Newcastle in sixth. That's for me. I'm gonna put Newcastle. I'm just gonna go to sixth. I'm putting Newcastle in sixth.
Okay. So
Hmm.
here's where it gets a little tricky for me, right? With the top six.
Mm.
Who haven't I placed yet?
We haven't done Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, and well, obviously Newcastle. No, this is last six positions. So
Okay. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this.
this is your sixth
But
place. This is your sixth spot, right?
yeah, this is my sixth point. You're putting Newcastle at six?
Yeah, I'm putting Newcastle six.
Okay. No. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but like I said, this is just my prediction until the first 5 games of the season. And it's a little bit biased. With Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Hear me out. Right?
Wow, that like
Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Like I said,
what?
it's a little bit biased. Okay, it's a little bit biased, but it's only until the first 5 games of the season. Yes, I know United has to play them as one of the as their opening game to start the season on the 17th. Cool. Now, of course, everybody's expecting Arsenal to win. Fine, that's a given. Arsenal has a track record very well known for not delivering.
But sixth, Pedro.
Yes, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Get into it, please. I need to know.
I'll tell you why. Liverpool's squad don't have to say much. Manchester City squad don't have to say much.
Mm.
Chelsea's new boys on the block, they've said it for themselves. That's 3 spots covered already. Right?
Mm.
Then who there's United,
Yeah, City,
right?
Liverpool.
No. Yes, United finished 15th, but we competed for every single trophy last season.
We did. We did. Yeah, we actually did.
Every
Except for
single
Carabao Cup.
trophy, and except for Carabao Cup, yes, but we were in the running for 2 finals.
Yeah. We all wait. Do we, no, we didn't get the FA Cup final, obviously, but who did we lose to
No,
in
we
FA Cup?
didn't. It was not. I think it was either Forest or one of those teams that we lost to in the semifinal, because we lost in the semifinal.
No, because the semifinal was Forest, Palace, City,
No, right, we lost in
and
the quarterfinal. Sorry,
we lost in the
quarterfinal.
quarterfinals. So I think the team that played Crystal Palace is who we lost to.
Yeah,
I don't remember who Crystal Palace played.
wasn't it Forest?
Was it? No, it could have been Liverpool or something. Because I know Crystal Palace they beat a lot of teams. They did. I can look. No,
No, we didn't lose to Liverpool.
no. Who did we lose to the FA Cup?
It wasn't Liverpool that we lost to. Look
I
it
know we
up. You
beat
have to look
Arsenal.
look it up. Look it up. Look
We
it up.
beat
Yeah,
Arsenal.
we beat Arsenal. I think it was Forest or Crystal Palace. It was one of those teams. Because we didn't play Liverpool in that bracket. Liverpool wasn't in our bracket for that quarterfinal. Maybe? No.
I'm looking now. Okay, so it was. Oh damn! No, we weren't even. We lost to Fulham
Right. In what?
in
The
not even the quarters in the fifth round.
Oh,
Raw,
well,
raw.
my bad. But
My bad for real. I didn't even. I thought it was later, and I thought we
but
lost
yeah,
in the quarters.
despite where we finished last season, we competed for more than Arsenal.
Yeah, we lost
And
on pens, though, you know.
exactly, we lost on pens. Right. I remember that game though. Because we should have won that game, but we gave it away. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's in the past. Arsenal Arsenal is now going through how would you say, Arteta's stuck in his ways.
Yeah, he is. He is. He is. He is. I think their tactics are absolutely.
Exactly. Arteta
It's
is
not
stuck
like
in
how
his
that first
ways.
season was, bro. It's
He
dead.
it's his way or the highway. And when you have an entire fan base that is screaming for the manager to be out, despite finishing top two in a row, 3 seasons in a row, you've been in Champions League, which you've been begging for like since 5 seasons ago when you were struggling to even see the top four. You finally have what you want, but you don't want your manager there. And then the signings you've made, none of them are convincing.
Yeah.
Subamendi, Gyökeres, and a lot more people are, starting to give more to the notion of, is Gyökeres the player that they really wanted, or did they just get him because? Did Arteta want Gyökeres, or was he just bought because somebody else wanted him? So when there are a lot of questions within the entire establishment itself compared to the questions being asked outside the establishment. So that's my reason for putting them at 6, because going into this season, the question is Arteta still the man for the job, and is
No.
Arsenal as good as we know them to be? Can they
Mm.
maintain another top two, top three, top what Champions League finish this season? Can they do it? Because be honest with me, has any of Arsenal's signings ever said to you, "Oh wow, yeah, this is looking good. Wow, this is interesting."
If I'm being
Truthfully.
honest, the ones that really stood out to me,
Uh-huh.
I'll just list them. Gyökeres, I understand goals.
Mm-hmm.
They need that.
Mm.
Zubamendi, I like. I'm not even judging about
Okay.
just this season. I'm just saying in general.
No,
Rice,
I'm just, yeah.
Rice, good signing. Good signing.
I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about right now. This
Oh, you're talking
transfer.
about okay. So you're talking about the signings this season
Yeah, I'm
only.
talking about this season.
Okay, so only Gyökeres and Zubamendi. If I'm being completely
Right.
honest with you, those are the only
Exactly.
two players I'm like, okay, wow, like you could do like those are
Exactly.
decent additions. But now they want like Madueke. I just don't understand. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think Madueke is awful, but
Kappa.
I don't get it. I don't get the signing. I really don't.
Kappa.
Oh yeah, again, why did you sign? I don't understand that one either. I don't.
Exactly.
They signed Mosquero as well from Valencia, and
Exactly.
I'm here thinking you already have Calafiori, Kivior, Gabriel,
Uh-huh.
Saliba, and
Uh-huh.
probably Ben White,
Uh-huh.
Timber. Like
Uh-huh.
all these players in your back line can all play center back,
Exactly.
and you're sending Mosquero 7 options. No, it's like
Partey is left for Villarreal
Partey,
now.
like all the players they're saying are just defensive players. Then even
Thank
last
you.
season, Calafiori, this and that. Like, bro,
Thank
are
you.
you gonna sign some like you kept Martinelli again last season? I think Martinelli
Yeah.
should have been moved on last season, honestly. And then you should have gone on another left winger that's proven in the world
Uh-huh.
because you're trying to win the league, bro. And you didn't
Exactly.
do that. You didn't do enough. And look at
Exactly.
Arteta did the same thing a second again.
Yeah, exactly. So now
So
they're in a position now where Havertz is back in the rotation.
yeah,
What's his secured spot now? Is he gonna be rotating on the wing with Martinelli, or is he gonna be rotating out straight with Gyökeres?
or is he gonna be back in midfield like he started? He started off in midfield, which is crazy,
What
by the
what
way.
what's the plan for Havertz now?
What's the
And
plan in general? I don't know
your
what the plan is for Arsenal in general. If I'm being honest with you, like
thank you.
they, I feel like their first season when they went and almost won that league, that was them evolving. I was like, yo,
Uh-huh.
Arsenal playing some good football.
Exactly,
Like they were playing very good
exactly.
football. Then the next season,
And
they want to
then
say, okay, let's elevate ourselves. Let's. It went down, but it didn't go down badly. Where we're like, okay, you're playing bad, but again, it went even for last season. I'm like
uh,
watching Arsenal sometimes. I'm like, what, what's really going on here? Like, your defense is good. You're not conceding goals, but how are you gonna score? Like, you're just not getting over the line. And in certain games, some of the teams will just set up a low block. They have nothing. They have nothing. They get crowded out and maybe win the game 1-0 from a corner. Because remember, their corner routines were mad, by the way. Like, let's give
yeah,
them some credit. Their corner routines, some madness. But you can't rely on corners to win games every single time. It's not going to get you
exactly.
trophies. It's not going to get you to be the Arsenal that we knew back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So
And
I feel you in a
seeing how
sense. I
they
understand.
played and seeing how they played against Crystal Palace in the last game of the season where Saliba literally passed the ball to Mateta. He just ran through and scored.
Yeah,
That
that's
does
mad.
that tells me there is literally nothing at that club that tells you they know what they're doing, but they're holding on.
So you're putting
Nothing.
Arsenal fifth.
Six.
Sixth. Oh my god. Arsenal in sixth. I mean
Six.
Newcastle is six for me, and Arsenal
Yes.
six for you.
Arsenal six for me. Because there's
Okay.
still the question of, is Odegaard still going to be the same player that we, you know him to be?
Damn,
He's
that's all
doing
about it.
he's doing every single thing but scoring. When he pass, dribble, whatever, look nice on the
He can't
ball,
shoot.
but
He's not
he
shooting. He's
doesn't
not
he
shooting.
doesn't like to shoot.
He doesn't. All right. All right.
And he's
Fair
the
enough.
only player in the squad that is the forefront of that entire attack. Everything
It
comes
should
through
be.
him. He's the only
And Saka.
playmaker of the squad.
And
And
Saka.
Saka.
Like,
Only.
okay.
Rice
No,
is now the number one box to box who can transition from the defense to attack and
but they
support
want
and
Eze
everything.
though. And wait, I was gonna say like they want Eze now. And my thing is, where is he gonna fit in there? Is he? Are you playing Eze
Exactly.
left wing? Are you? If you playing Eze left wing, fair enough. I get what you're saying, but I don't think. Why did you sign Madueke then? Like Madueke can play on the right and the left. Cool. So then you want to sign Eze on top of that. Your captain is Odegaard. So you're gonna drop your captain for Eze to put him in the 10? Are you gonna start playing Eze on the left wing and then not really give Madueke game time? Because Madueke is not getting on that right wing. Saka is
So
playing every single game until he dies. Like
so
he's
you
not. He doesn't rotate Saka at all. Like
so you understand where I'm coming from now then.
there's too many. Okay. I understand where you're coming from because there's too many jerseys the Arsenal team.
Thank you.
But when I give my prediction, I'll say with reasoning. So I'll go to fifth
No
now. I
problem.
think it'll be Manchester United. I'm putting us in
Okay.
fifth, and
Yeah.
a lot of
Cause
people will be like,
I'm
okay,
putting
y'all
us
finished
there
15th
too.
last. Yeah, y'all finished 15th last season. Y'all are
Yeah.
terrible. Blah blah blah. But I'm just gonna be. It's still a bit of bias. It is a bit of bias. I'm just gonna be honest. It is a bit of
Oh yeah, for
bias.
sure. For sure.
100%. If we went and
Sure.
finished seventh or eighth, I'm not gonna be here like, oh my god, how did we do that? I'm not. I'm so surprised. I
Oh no,
won't be surprised at
I'll be
all.
happy. I will be happy if
I'll
we
be like,
finish
fair
7th
enough.
or 8th.
Give me a European spot. I want a European
Yeah.
spot. At
I'll
the end of
take
the
it.
day, give me a European spot.
I'll
That's what I
take it.
need this season, right? But
Yeah.
I'm gonna put us in fifth because I think that the players that we brought in, Cunha, Embuemo, Sesko, um, I'm forgetting someone. I know I'm forgetting someone. I know I'm forgetting someone. Am I forgetting someone?
No, that's it. We only made 3 signings.
Rah. Oh yeah, we took like
Yeah.
7 weeks for Embuemo, so
Yeah.
that's why things seem like we're thinking. But we still need a goalkeeper. We still need a midfielder. Now, with signs we made, we signed prime proven players. I'll be quick with this. I won't like ramble because we already talked about this in plenty of videos.
Uh,
Cunha Bemo, goals. We need goals. Sesko, goals. We need that. That's what we needed last season. We need goals in our front line because it wasn't against us last season. So I think that those players will know that. And from what I've seen from the games, everyone looks more happy. The vibe's nice. People want to do well. Really, I want to fight
yeah.
for the club. We're changing
Exactly.
training facilities now. Like literally today, it got announced a whole new training facility. Like things are changing in the club in that sense.
Yeah.
You know? So I think we'll get fifth. I think that's a decent like from 15th to 5th, that's decent. I don't think we'll win anything this season. That's not, and I don't even think. I think we just need to compete, be
Mm.
there, and show that we're a decent team in the league. That's what we need to
Agreed.
do this season.
Agreed.
So yeah,
I don't. So yeah, nothing much to be said.
ditto,
United at
ditto,
fifth.
ditto, ditto.
Yeah, United
Fair
at
enough.
fifth.
So fourth, this is where I'm gonna put Arsenal. I'm putting
Okay.
Arsenal in fourth.
Okay.
Like I think they'll get Champions League because they have a decent amount of players. They have decent players, but it's just Arteta, man. Like I think he'll get sacked this season. I really think he'll get sacked. I don't think Arsenal are going to lose a bunch of games, but I think at the end of the season he'll be sacked because I don't think they're going to win anything this season again. I just don't see it. Like they just don't give me that. They don't give me that confidence they're going to win anything, bro. I don't have no faith in them. You can't 3 seasons in a row you bottling it, buying, and still bottling it. What more is it going to take to just win something? It's been 5 seasons, bro. We've won something in the last 5 seasons. We're shit. Like we've won. Newcastle have won. Crystal Palace have won. Spurs have won a European trophy. Like
Wait, this is fourth. Who did I rank then?
you would put Arsenal in 6. So you didn't rank Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, and shit. Who did you rank?
Because if I'm putting United at 5th,
Who did you put West Ham anywhere?
yeah, West Ham is at my 15th, I think. 15th down there.
I don't think you. So who is your fourth? Who is your
What
fourth?
am I saying?
Because I'm pretty sure you're putting Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea top three,
Yeah,
like in whatever order. We're not really yet there, but in whatever order. But I mean, whoever it is,
Arsenal,
I don't know.
Arsenal, Arsenal is 6.
You had Villa, Newcastle. I don't think you put Newcastle.
I did.
You put
Newcastle is
Newcastle.
at my Newcastle is at my
You didn't put Newcastle fifth. No, no, you didn't put Newcastle. You didn't put
I
Newcastle. Me, I
didn't.
put
I
Newcastle.
didn't. I
Yeah, it
didn't
was
put
me that put
Newcastle.
Newcastle. Yeah, I put Newcastle in 6, and you would put Aston Villa and Arsenal 6th and 7th, and then United 5th. So you didn't put Newcastle yet.
Oh wow. Yeah, no. Newcastle's not getting 4th. Not this season.
You better
Okay, I
swap
change
Arsenal and
it. I
Newcastle,
change
boy.
it. I change it. Yeah. Okay.
Swap
Arsenal
Arsenal and
4th,
Newcastle.
Newcastle 6th. Yeah, I change it. I was like,
Yeah,
who did I miss? Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
had a feeling
Newcastle
that
Newcastle's not getting
they're
4th.
not getting 4th. They're not doing that.
Especially seeing how every single transfer option refuse
Just
them. Yeah,
rejecting
no,
them.
there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, so yeah, Newcastle 6, Arsenal 4th. Yeah.
That's what we're doing. All right, we're
Yeah.
going to the top 3 now. The
Matter
very
of fact,
interesting.
no. Frig Arsenal. Arsenal 5th, United 4th.
Okay, I'll put that in. I'll put your United 4th and put Arsenal 5th. Fair enough. We'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, so top 3.
Yeah. Chelsea
Who's coming third?
3rd. Chelsea 3rd.
100%. Yeah. I
Chelsea
agree.
3rd.
I don't think like they're a good team, and then I just
Yeah,
don't
they
think
are.
they'll be up there right now. I think they'll compete. I think the points will be very close. I think it'll be within 4 points of first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that tight. But I think Chelsea will come third. I know Chelsea fans will be mad about that for some reason. You know, Chelsea fans are such a weird bunch. They just get mad at everything. Like Colwell got ACL yesterday, and they're like, "Oh, we need to sign a center back. If we don't sign a center back, we're over. We're finished. The season's over." Like people are literally saying that on Twitter. I'm like, bro, you have like 8,000 center backs literally in your squad. Why are you complaining when one of them is injured? You have like Fofana, Tosin, that Anseldi guy, Achimpong, Chalaba. Like that's 5 I just named other than Colwell, and you're complaining. Whatever,
Yeah.
man. You man are just crazy. But yeah,
Chelsea
Chelsea
at 3rd.
third.
Chelsea at 3rd.
They're doing thing. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. Who's winning the league?
Liverpool.
Yeah. I don't think that's really that hard to be honest. I think
Liverpool. City in the second spot only because they didn't have the best presence at the Club World Cup, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but
They
Liverpool signings are mad, and they're gonna get Isaac as well.
exactly.
They're gonna
Exactly.
get Isaac.
So seeing how City, presented their players and their lineup to the Club World Cup to as an introduction for what to look forward to next season, it wasn't as convincing as I was expecting. It's still clear that City coming to play, but it wasn't as convincing. And seeing their signings compared to Liverpool and the rest of everybody else, they haven't made that many signings actually. They made their signings early, so they got Etnouari from Wolves, got Ryan Shirky from Lyon, they got that
So fun.
they got
Grinders.
Reinders from AC Milan. They
Yeah, that's
have
all they signed. And Trafford, the goalkeeper. That's all they signed.
Trafford, the goalkeeper, right? Exactly. So four players, right? Grealish is out. So now their left wing spot is going to be given to
Doku or Savio.
right. Savino's
So,
more mainly on the right,
yeah, but they can both, you know. Like
right?
I think City they're gonna be fine. They
And
have
then
Chelsea. They have too much creativity and that side to cover.
exactly as
Foden,
usual,
Foden as
they're
well.
gonna they're gonna they're gonna rotate Bernardo Silva on that right wing with Savino.
I hope not.
Trans, they're gonna do it. he's gonna transition from the number 8 position to the right wing. They're
I
gonna do
think
it
Bernardo
because
Silva has been. I think he was absolutely shit last season. I don't even care what he did. I don't think he's a shit player. But I think he was shit last season.
it's just
I think he was
It's
so
Pep's
bad.
habit. Pep has a habit of sticking to traditional tiki taka
Yeah, like he's
possessional
playing
football.
Gundogan still in 2025, bro. Like, bro,
Exactly. So
relax,
he
man.
had it's
Like,
Pep's habit. So he will be rotating Bernardo Silva on that right wing in and out
I
with
mean, hey,
Sevilla
look,
for
I'm a
sure.
Man United fan. If you want to play
For
Bernardo
sure.
Silva and Gundogan every single game, please do it. Like, you
Right.
can bench Reinders, bench Turkey, bench everyone. Just play Kovacic, Gundo, and Bernardo Silva midfield three. We'll take that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would love that, but I don't think that's gonna end up happening. I think he'll play the Turkeys. I think he'll play the Reinders. Rodri's back as well. Best
Exactly.
midfielder,
Rodri's
one of the best
back.
midfielders in the world. We already know.
So
So
yeah, City at
yeah, man.
2 and Liverpool. Unfortunately, hate to say it, but
They're gonna bro.
Liverpool
Verts,
at number
Salah,
1, winning Premier
Isak,
League again.
Akatike, Gakpo, like Frimpong, Kirkez, like
Yeah,
it's mad.
Vir-
It's just
Virgil.
uh
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know this. There's not much more to say, bro. Like
It's
this
peak.
is.
It's peak. It's
But yeah,
peak.
people, if you guys are excited for
So
Premier
yeah,
League, leave a like on the video. I don't know if you want to list out y'all's predictions in the comments. It's fine. You guys can do that. I'll definitely check it out.
Manchester
Um,
United can beat Arsenal.
I think we'll draw, but I think we'll draw against Arsenal.
I'm just talking about answer.
We'll get predictions for game week one show going after
Yeah,
this
yeah,
season
yeah, we will.
if
But
we'll get that going if that's cool. Um, and yeah, people, if you guys like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Again, thank you for 100 subscribers. We're on the way. We're on the path to 150, 200. We'll get there. Love the support, people. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, people.